Hey Blair, like I've really loved how you've evolved as a content creator and how you engage with your audience. I appreciate you a lot for the donation and the recommendation of all of the albums. So let's go through some of them. So out of the 8 recommendations, I listened to half of them. I'll have to get to the other ones some other time, but let's go through these 4 albums. Starting off with good old Aphex Twin with his debut selected ambient works. Now this is fun to talk about because I've already heard this album before and I've already loved a lot of the tracks off of here. These are collected beats that Robert James produced when he was like a teenager, and this is remembered to this day. That is absolutely incredible, and the beats on here are great. I mean, looking at pulse width, a G's Police, really anything off of here, it is amazing soundscapes, and you create your own emotions with it by how you feel about the beats. I mean, it's an instrumental project, but I mean, it is great. And looking at Aphex Twin in general, this has some of the best beats that I love from him, so yeah, it's a great project. And then Geo Gaddy by Boards of Canada, a really unique, haunting, and psychedelic journey through a lot of great instrumentals. Let's put a little emphasis on haunting. This album has the track that plays in the outro of Sinister. I was listening to this at nighttime. But yeah, it's unique. I actually really love this album. It's a lot of very amazing soundscapes. There's not a track that really bored me on this. Like about 20 tracks and they all have a unique atmosphere and vibe to them. This really blew me away. Aside of the fear of getting kidnapped by the boogeyman. But then we got Surfer Rosa by Pixies. I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people with this review. Might be the most controversial review on my entire channel. This sucked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I won't say it sucked, but a lot of the tracks off of here sucked. I mean, Steve Albini's production on this thing was great too, but Frank Black's vocals on this thing are so unlistenable, and there's so many points where it's just garbage. For example, Broken Face is enough to put you to tears. It's such a bad performance. It's unlistenable. I got a broken I can't say it. I can't even say my representation of it because I'll be disappointed with my entire life. But then even on River Euphrates, which the chorus is, I think it's Kim Deal, where she's repeatedly saying ride, 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 ride. It's so bad. The only true highlight on this thing is Where's My Mind, a pretty obvious answer. And there's some like decent tracks, but like not on this level. And then a lot of things on here are just throwaway junk that I don't need to hear. Maybe I just need to give it time, but overall this was very messy and I don't think this was a great album. And then the final album that I listened to was Super Fuzz Big Muff, a blueprint to the grunge movement. And I thought this was a good album. I mean, you can clearly hear the influence this had on grunge, especially Nirvana with their earlier days of like Bleach. This was clearly a landmark album for grunge, and throughout the album, it's a short one, but I mean, you got the deluxe, which has plenty of other tracks, but it's energetic. There's a lot of great riffs. I enjoyed this album a lot. So those are my reviews on these 4 albums. Like I said, I'll have to get to the other 4 sometime, but once again, I appreciate you for the recommendation and donation, but yeah, those are my final thoughts.